Hello everyone here, welcome back to Farmers Dynasty, and since the last episode, slept a couple more weeks here until the crops are ready. So all 4 fields we currently own are ready for harvest here now. We got peas across all the fields, so I'm thinking maybe we'll start, maybe I'll hire work on these fields, or maybe I'll start on like our middle-sized field there. I'm kind of curious to see how much money we get from just letting the hired worker harvest. Versus if we harvest ourselves, or maybe, actually, you know what, a better idea here, just, for comparison's sake here, this one is 0.89 hectares, this field is what, 0.79, so yeah, if I let the hired worker harvest, say, one of these fields, and I harvest the other one, we should make about the same amount of money, right? Let's find that out. So, map here, let's hire a worker, we're going to harvest and sell. So 159 euros for that. That's nearly not that bad of a price if you ask me. So he's driving to the field. Let's grab our other combine, our combine to be more specific here. And let's start on the other field here. Let's see, hitch the header there. Get the old clunker warmed up. So kind of, these fields should both be the same by the way. Oh, there's a harvester coming. I think, right? It looks, yeah, something don't quite look right up there. Anyway, yeah, both these fields should both be the same. So, other than, a slight size difference there. So we should get roughly the same yield out of both these fields, I would think. Come on, what's up with the cruise control here? There we go. How fast are we filling up here, by the way? Looks like probably a little slower than, say, maybe wheat. I guess we'll find out here as we continue harvesting. From my understanding, by the way, with the harvest worker there, the hired worker for harvesting, he sells it as he goes, so I guess we'll be seeing money rolling in as soon as he starts harvesting. Guess that's from what I've been told anyway. Obviously, in the case of what we're doing here, we won't see the money until we sell it. Oh yeah, look at that. Money is going up. Nice. Very nice. Although kind of annoying at the same time too, because we're going to have to constantly look at that on the screen. Definitely going up, though. Not going to complain about that. So, yeah, hopefully we definitely get a good amount of money from this. Like I said, definitely hoping to be able to purchase some new equipment. We are overfilling. 97. We can get a little more in there yet. 99. Yep, we'll end it there. Okay, pipe is out. Probably one of our first purchases is going to be a larger trailer, by the way. Again, keep getting different information on that. I've had a couple people now say you can definitely pull the larger trailer with this tractor. So hopefully we can. I think we're going to go ahead and do that here as soon as, as soon as we can afford it. Wow, that combine's much bigger, and he's not doing the greatest job of it. Buddy, how about you just you use our older combine and we'll take over for that new one there? Clearly, you don't quite know what you're doing. Nope. Occurs to me, too, in order to figure out if we're getting the same amount of money here, I really probably should have made note of how much we have currently. Off screen there, between taking naps for a week, made a pretty good amount of money there off the greenhouse, selling a lot of tomatoes there. Definitely getting a lot of tomatoes there from the couple of weeks we were working with it. Let's see what's here. Start spilling grain. And back to work. Oh, you know what? Well, maybe I'll wait. Definitely going to hire a worker for the larger field there as well. I definitely don't plan on doing that field with this combine. We'll see what's maybe the second field there maybe, but definitely not the larger one. Going to let the hired worker handle that. But he's still in the process of going around the field there. Curious to see how the peas will pay off here as well. If they will pay off pretty good or not. Just looking at the prices before, look like they paid off pretty well. Although it looks like maybe the yield is just a little bit lower, I'm guessing. Already 80% full. Looks like that'll work out pretty good for where our tractor is currently. I'm not sure why it something decided to switch and say we're using a controller there, but yeah, roll fill. We'll just while we're here, line back up and unload. Boy, it doesn't look like the hired worker even has the header down in that combine. Oh my. And we're going for our third pass, starting our third pass here around the field. And we'll read some comments here in a moment while we're going around the field. Just keep in mind the comments I read, they're typically just spread across all the videos I do, so I don't necessarily read the comments specific to this game. Magnus was saying they should add a John Deere 5010 to the game. Well, you should stay tuned for my next review here, as that is already in Farming Simulator there. There is a Farming Simulator John Deere 5010. That will be coming out in my next review. And if you watch the videos on the server, you probably have seen, well, it's a 5010, but or 5020, I believe that we have purchased, but the mod has a 5010 and 5020 as part of the option. The Lost Canadian was saying, these models that we reviewed, are these the ones that are on server 3? Yes, they are on the Farming Simulator server 3 there for Blake's farm. He's talking about the old John Deere 2-cylinder tractors there that we did the review on. Just about full here again. Yeah, might as well just empty. Let's see. Should be able to empty one more time in here, right? Yes. So you can empty 3 full times, and then the 4th time it's like half a load or so. 6,000 euros. Nice. SF 2020 was saying those are some good mods. Again, talking about the John Deere 2 cylinders. Austin was saying, I think those tractors are too old. Again, talking about the John Deere 2 cylinders here to have 3-point. I think they have 2 points, though. I'm not sure what you mean by 2 points. They do have 3 points. And I know as much because, like I've said before, my grandpa's has one, and in fact, if you look at it, the tractors actually have the connection points for the 3-point arms. They're just not on there. I don't know why the mod author just made them that way, apparently, but Just something to keep in mind with those 2-cylinder John Deere tractors. No 3-point, so you cannot use the 3-point linkage on them. Watermelon was saying a good video. Thank you very much for that. Bryson was saying nice. Ben was asking where did he get those trailers from. Assume he's talking about the J&M gravity wagons. Those should be in my mod list. So if you want the J&M gravity wagons, they're in the mod list. We got 71% here. Michael saying I have a 4430. Nice. Nico was saying you should try playing Agricultural Simulator 2012 again. Yes, I don't think that's going to happen. Somehow I doubt the game will even run on my computer anymore. It is an older game, but it definitely had troubles even back then as well running. So that game was, I would have to say, as fun as what it was unfortunately broken. So let's see, we're what, 82% here. Oop, probably didn't stop that quite quick enough. Kind of don't want to sell that trailer yet either. Just, again, kind of want to see how much money we get from this field. I guess we can always put it in storage for the time being, too. Yeah, he's definitely not doing a very good job of maximizing his header width there, is he, the hired worker? I mean, look at that. He's harvesting like it's a 3-meter header on there. He's barely... Okay, we got to get out and look at this. How much is he even using? Oh, my god. Look at that, folks. He's not even using 1 meter of that header, hardly. Oh, my. No wonder why it's taking him so long. A couple swipes, he should have that field done. And we're paying him for this? Wow. Okay, anyway, header back on. The race is on. I think the old combine here can beat him, I think. Kyle was saying to get a wife, you should give her the... I think he's... No, the ring? Perfume. Don't see... He said crochet, I think. I do not see... Unless maybe I don't have that. But yeah, that's the one thing I have not figured out. I've not figured out how you... Oh, going a little too fast there. I've not figured out how you use these particular items here in the game. Again, for trying to get a wife in the game here. So you got the ring, perfume, chocolates. I'll give her... Oh, maybe he means the chocolates. That might be what he means. Just misspelled chocolate, maybe. Roses, yeah, I haven't figured out how to use those in the game here yet, so. And from what I read too, some people say you don't even need them. Some people say you do. Yeah, don't know. Still working on that part yet, so. Clyde was saying, I like your video. And just wondering where you got your keyboard from. The keyboard I have is a Corsair K70, I believe is the number on it. It's a backlit, red backlit keyboard there. Mechanical keyboard. You should be able to get it probably from any place that sells computer parts, including Amazon. What are we at? 97? Yeah, 97%. Get so many numbers on the screen here, it's kind of hard to tell what number's going with what there, so. Okay, let's just put this in the storage for the moment. Like I said, I want to see how much we get off that first field there first with the hired worker before I sell anything from this field, so. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have an exact number because I should have noted where we started at there money-wise. But we should at least be able to get close. At 8,000 euros so far. Nice, nice. Raise the trailer. Army Master was saying hello. I got several different people suggesting, for those of you who watch my computer build video there with the shady looking GTX 1060, A lot of people saying you should check in device manager. It should say what it is. Don't know if I mentioned that in the video or not, but I must not have. You can look at device manager and it does not show what, well, it does. It says it's a GTX 1060. So yeah, device manager is of no help determining what the shady card is. Device manager, and if you look at all the IDs and all that good stuff for it, completely claim it is a GTX 1060, which obviously, again, it's definitely not. Okay, hopefully that'll be close enough. Definitely thinking we're going to finish before the hired worker does there. He's doing like an awful job, and I mean awful. Hopefully he doesn't hire or do the big field like that, because, wow, if he does the big field like that, it's going to take forever. Lando was saying hello. I love House Flipper. Yeah, for those of you who have not seen it, been playing House Flipper here as well. Definitely liking that game here so far. This gamer was asking, what's up? Wildcat was asking, is there going to be a giveaway for the PC? Yes, there will be. And by the time you folks see this video, it'll probably be too late. But at least for that PC anyway. We'll be doing the giveaway over on Twitch there. So if you want to check that out, you can watch Twitch. Make sure you subscribe and follow over there. And at least for Twitch there, same name. So you can find RD Allen on Twitch. Unfortunately, social points really don't go up when we're doing this. That's kind of the one question I had here. How do you really gain more social points? And, obviously you can by doing some jobs. But you're going to have to do a lot of jobs there to really get your social points up. So just thinking we probably should try not to use the social points if we can help it. Almost full here, 93. Again, I kind of like to go for about 99% there. Seems like it works out pretty good to me. Yeah, wow. Hired workers just doing a terrible job. Like I should be surprised, right? X Speed Racer was saying, favorite line, we're going to repair ceramic roof with a nail gun. Yeah, there's something just weird about repairing a ceramic roof with a nail gun. I don't know, it seems, more appropriate maybe with the tiling tool, maybe? Rather than a nail gun? Dallas was saying, tell the guy who saying he has a PS4 and that they stink, tell him I have a PS4. So Dallas there should know firsthand that PS4s really do stink. For those of you who keep asking if we're going to do another PC versus console competition there with Thomas McConsole, probably not looking at anything else for Farming Simulator 17, but stay tuned for Farming Simulator 19. We might be doing something. Obviously, haven't worked out any details just as of yet, but the Driscoll saying, I've never seen a old John Deere two-cylinder like that with GPS. And no, I can't say that I have either, but, in theory, there's no reason why you couldn't add it to that tractor if you wanted to. I think the assumption being is if you're using a John Deere two-cylinder to farm yet, either one, They're just doing it for the fun of it, and actually that's probably the most likely reason. I don't know that anybody really uses John Deere 2-cylinders to do much farming anymore. But if you are using a John Deere 2-cylinder, you probably don't have the money for a GPS system. Yeah, still, you'll see those tractors used for some random tasks, like hauling bale trailers and stuff like that back and forth. Really don't see them, used for any of the actual harder farm work, I guess you could say. %. Okay, we should have room in the trailer for that. All right, 56%. Yeah, we got plenty of room in there yet. Money's still going up from the other field there. He's got a little bit left. I think maybe what we'll do, we'll fill this trailer up, head down to the sell point there, and hopefully maybe by about then he'll be about done with this field. You know, if you would actually use the width of the header, just worth noting here, the old combine did beat the new combine. Does he even harvest anything on that pass? Oh, yeah, a little bit, I guess, a little bit. Wow, they definitely need to do some serious help with their hired workers. That's just bad. Silo disposal. Okay, enter. Trailer's full. Okay, let's go take this to the sell point then. And we'll see how much we get from the field we harvested versus the field the hired workers harvesting. Also going to put a quick, let's see, right there, agricultural market. Yes, let's put a spot on the map here so I can mark that. I believe the shop is out this way somewhere too. Have to check and see if we can pick up the trailer here on the way back. That definitely sounds like a good idea. Come on, tractor. There we go. Now we're getting up to speed. All 23 kilometers of it anyway. Still a bit of a drive here. Going back and forth to the farm, especially with the smaller trailer. Winter was asking, are you going to play Tazewell County? I'm not sure yet. Not looking for any new maps here right at this point, so... Sluziak Farms was saying that the front tires on that Magnum stick out way too far. Yes, I noticed that as well. For those of you who've seen the Case Magnum there, we're using on Blake's farm there on server 3. Front tires, at least on the one anyway, stick out like, seems like way too far. So I'm not sure what's up with that, but... Carson was saying, so you have a 30-20, a 50-20, and no 40-20? Please get a 40-20. Well, again, if you watch the series there, yes, we absolutely do have a 40-20. The 40-20 is the cabbed tractor. And it has seen quite a bit of use there. The money is still coming in from the hired worker there yet. Maybe we'll just go see how much he has. And we'll just roughly estimate how much money we're going to get from that. We started out, I think, somewhere around 3,000 euros. Again, I don't have the exact number on that. So we've made, what, almost 8,000 euros so far off that field with a hired worker. That seems like that's pretty good, I think. Let's see how much we make off our load here. Oh yeah, now it's going up. Oh, so what was that, about 3,500 there or so? Oh, suddenly the money has stopped going up. Is the hired worker finished? Interesting. Hired worker must be finished, or something went wrong. Maybe the pressure of us watching him right next door with the older combine was getting to him or something. Anyway, we'll drive back to the farm here, grab the last load. See how much money we get off that. I think we're going to get a little less than the hired worker here, it looks like, just from what I'm seeing so far, because it's going to be not quite a full load in the silo here. Oh, that's right, too. I was going to check for a larger trailer. Forgot about that. Oh, well. We'll have to do that next time here, then. I could probably check, too, see if there's a better price for the peas, but I don't know if there is. We probably have to drive halfway across the map to do so, so not sure I really care to do that. Okay, almost back to the farmyard here. Take a little shortcut that's coming right up here. How are we looking? Ooh, we should probably eat here pretty quick, too. I'm surprised he hasn't said, or maybe he has, I just haven't noticed it. Maybe his, his shoes are starting to look tasty. Oh yeah, I guess the hired worker did finish there all of a sudden. I see just a little bit over in the field there yet, so he did miss just a little bit. Oh, rock there. Look out. Boy, how do we miss that going across here? Now we can see the rock at least. The tractor from sliding there so we don't waste anything. %, so yeah, like I said, not quite a full load there. I think we'll take this to the shop, or the sell point here. We'll sell this, and we'll probably wrap it up here for this episode. Off screen there, maybe I'll just throw some hired workers on the other two fields there. Get those finished up, and hopefully next episode we'll come back and see what there is to do. Probably, what time are we? We are June 21. I don't know planting-wise what we can do. If we can replant the fields, I guess we'll find out. We'll probably replant the fields. That's probably what we'll start working on. Oh yeah, there we go. Stomach feels like an old volleyball. I suppose we can, let's see what's here. I got some Italian tomato soup. Let's grab some of that here. Yeah, that should be good enough for now. Oh, and we should do some fishing too. I just remembered that, seeing the fishing pole there. Definitely have to give that a try here sometime. And like I was saying as well, oh, fuel too. Probably should get some fuel. think a little bit further down the road here from this place is the shop with a trailer, so we'll check that out here. But that'll probably be next episode. And we're sitting at 14,500. $17,300. So basically good well, not quite €3 off of that, 3,000 euros. Gives us what, about 7,500, 8,000 euros, somewhere in there for what we made off of our field. And I think it's about the same what the hired worker did too. Nice. So don't have to worry about the hired worker losing crops or costing us money there. That's good to see. A little concerned about that. I know, is it Farm Expert? I like to say Farm Expert. Use a hired worker. You really lose out on the amount of money you can make. Might not be Farm Expert either. I don't remember which game it was again, but one of the games there, you really lose out on the amount of money you make if you use a hired worker. So looks like in this game, other than what it costs to hire the worker, you don't lose any money, so that's good. Anyway, on that note, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.